Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. So for this video, I am actually going to be getting ready to film another video. So while I do my makeup, I thought that I would sit and chit chat with you guys and just talk about some of my 2019 goals and just what's going on with me. I may or may not refresh my hair while doing this video. It's just going to depend how long it takes, but I thought it would be easier for me to chat with you guys while I did my makeup. Plus I received some new makeup that I wanted to try out, so hopefully my makeup look ends up being pretty good. I think I've done maybe like one or two other makeup videos on my channel before. As I've mentioned in those videos, I am not a makeup anything. I just wear makeup because it looks cute and I'll wear it when I go out for special occasions and when I film. So we're first going to get started. I'm probably not going to mention any of the products I'm using, or I might mention them here or there because I just kind of want to focus on talking with you guys more so about what I am looking forward to for 2019, some of my goals and some of my plans. So if you are interested in hearing all of that, then definitely keep on watching. So I'm just going to start by moisturizing my lips. I can already feel them super duper dry. And what I like to use is the Vaseline Lip Therapy, the Rosy Lips line, brand, I don't know. And this is a really big tin, but it's all gone. So I'm like scraping the edges. But this one is the one that I leave near my bed, and we'll put it on before bed. So start off with moisturizing my lips first. I have my little container that I keep my makeup in, and then I'll also show you guys some of the makeup that I recently got. Just a few things, nothing crazy. Okay, so to start off about what I'm going to talk to you guys about, just a recap of 2018. So 2018 for me just kind of flew by. I don't know if anybody can relate. I'm sure you all can. But 2018, now that I'm like thinking about it, just kind of feels like a blur, which is insane. I think I had a lot of really big goals for 2018. I achieved a lot of things, and there's still some things that I still need to achieve, which is fine. Nothing in life comes really in the timing that you always plan for it to come. Sometimes things can be delayed. Anyways, let's get into our 2019 goals. So today I wrote down some of my 2019 goals. My goals typically center around like a few number of topics. Hold on, I do have to get my spray. One second. As I was saying, my goals tend to center around specific topics, and I would say they're pretty much the priorities of life. I'm gonna first start by spritzing my face with some rose water, just to kind of hydrate my face a little bit, wake me up. And then I'm going to just put some moisturizer. So my goals typically are all centered or focused on specific topics, and they don't change from year to year. So my topics range from like family goals, money goals, career goals, travel goals, just things like that. So that's not anything different for 2019, but I'm giving myself more specific goals, and these goals are gonna just kind of be like continuation of the goals that I had in 2018. Although I don't think I met every single goal, I did come a long way and had really great progress in all my goals. So that's awesome. So I have written down 10 goals that I have for myself for 2018. The first goal is for me to continue on being more organized, which I can't really do right now. I'm trying to organize my thoughts on the steps that I take to put my makeup on, and it's like All right, what's next? So I just put, oh, that's what I'm gonna do next. And now I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil using my Derma E Radiant Glow Face Oil just to give it a little bit more moisture. Not too much, just a few dots. So my first goal, as I mentioned, is to be more organized. So mid 2017, I got super heavy into bullet journaling, and I bullet journaled through the whole 2018 and I loved it. However, I found myself towards the end of the year becoming not so good. I wasn't as consistent with it. I was doing less and less spreads. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's a lot of videos out there on bullet journaling. Just search in YouTube or Google bullet journaling and I'm pretty sure you will find tons and tons of video. But it really helped me to stay organized and be creative. So for 2019, I want to continue doing that. Now, I don't necessarily think that I'm going to be doing bullet journaling as heavy in 2019 as I was doing it in 2018. I'm still going to incorporate it. I think what I'm going to be doing is more like spreads that will take me through the end of the year. And then I'm just going to use like a regular planner rather than creating a calendar for every month. So again, just kind of tweaking my goals from 2018 just to continue to make sure that I'm, you know, getting better and better as a person and I'm doing things that are really adding value to my life. So that's my first goal. My second goal is, okay, so my second goal centers around eating and being healthy. So what actually prompted me to create this video was that I was watching Annie Jeffrey. I don't know if you guys know who she is or follow her here on YouTube or Instagram, but I've been following her for a few years now and I really like her lifestyle and just her overall way of living. So I watched her 2019 goals, and a lot of what I'm going to talk about kind of mirrors what she was talking about because we pretty much have similar goals, which are pretty much goals that I would think everybody has or tries to have. And one of them was eating healthy. So it's always my goal to always eat healthy every day, all the time. You know, it's everybody's goal. We all want to eat healthy. But she pointed out a specific goal, which I like to incorporate into my goal setting, is specific goals. So if you know or if you read about setting and achieving goals, being specific with your goals is going to be key to achieving your goals. Therefore, she gave a really good specific goal that I think I'm going to try to incorporate into my 2019. And that was to eat something green with every meal. So I think that is awesome. And it's simple yet effective and very specific. So whether that's going to be a salad or a green vegetable, green smoothie, incorporating greens, I definitely know that I need to do that. Incorporating something green into every meal. So this foundation I think is way too light for me. I bought this online. I typically don't buy foundations online. And I wanted to try it out. It's the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Looking in real life, it doesn't look as bad as it does in camera. It looks so ghostly white that I think I'm gonna mix one of my darker foundations to try to kind of even out my skin. This one is in beige, which I knew was going to be too light for me, but the other color that they had was too dark for me, so I was like, So I thought that color would actually do well in the winter, but it's winter and it looks super duper white. So I'm just mainly around the edges of my face, I'm gonna add in a little bit of the darker color that I have here. But the foundation's really nice. I don't like a really thick or heavy foundation, but I just like it to kind of even out my skin tone, which I think it did. It just is too light for me. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on top. This is a little bit more red, but yeah, I think that's better. So going back to the goal of adding greens, again, that could just be like a salad, some spinach, a green smoothie, some broccoli, anything green really. So my third goal is again based on health, and that's to move every day. So that was another goal she mentioned in her video, was to incorporate movement daily into her life. And last year in this year in 2018, my goal was to work out at least 3 times a day, which again is a good goal because I mean I wanted to strive to work out every day, but wanted to be at least 3 times a day. So I thought that was a pretty reasonable goal. And for the most 3 times a week, sorry, not 3 times a day. That would just be too insane. And for the most part, I think I started off really strong. I was going to the gym like 4-5 times a week. But as the year went on, honestly, as soon as summer hit, I fell off. And I never got back on, which is so sad because I started the year off super duper strong. I was in the gym regularly. I could see a difference in my body. And then what do? Summer comes and then I just don't go back. So for 2019, I'm setting the goal to have movement every day. So in order to get that movement, I'm definitely going to focus on going to the gym. And for days that I don't go to the gym, I've told myself that I'm going to do a little bit of yoga for 15 minutes right before I take a shower at night. So I have no excuse. What is 15 minutes in the span of a whole 24-hour day? It's 15 minutes is nothing. But if you can do at least 15 to 20 to 30 minutes a day, then trust me, you're going to feel a million times better than if you didn't incorporate that 15, 20, 30 minutes of exercise per day. So that was my third goal. Okay, so my fourth goal is reading. So again, I had a very, very ambitious goal in 2018. And that was to read 12 books. Like, who am I kidding that I was going to read 12 books in 1 year when I barely read any books the year before? So I know that was a very ambitious goal, and I didn't do it. I read books. I read 3 or 4, I think, books all year, which isn't bad. And for someone who used to read a lot of books, I love reading, but I've been finding it very hard to get into books. So I'll start reading a book, and honestly, I started reading maybe like 10 books in 2018 and only finished like 3 or 4. So I'm having trouble finding books that I like. I like inspirational books. I like storybooks, like fiction as well. But it has to be obviously something that's interesting to me. I like stories about people's lives, even like biographies or people telling their own story. For instance, I read Girl Boss, and that was the creator of Nasty Gal. I forgot her name, but she pretty much was telling her story with creating Nasty Gal. So I like stories like that, and I didn't really find a lot of that in 2018. So I'm hoping I can find more books that I enjoy reading in 2019. I picked up a book from the dollar store. I'm hoping that I can read starting in 2019. It's called The End of Men. It's a novel by Karen Rinland, I believe her name is. It seemed interesting. Again, it's a story. It's a fictional story, so those are usually pretty fun and easy to get into as long as you enjoy the story. So I'm hoping I will finish that book. So in order for me to achieve my goal, I just said read daily as my goal. So if I can get 10, 15, 30 minutes of reading every day, I think what I'm going to do is just put an alarm in my phone that goes off like 15 minutes before I have my bedtime alarm in there. I will make sure that I achieve that goal or that I am reading on a daily basis. And another goal that I have that I actually didn't write in there is to get more sleep. So that can be part of my wellness goal, getting more sleep. I recently listened to a podcast and there was a guest on there who's like a sleep expert, and the statistics and the information that he gave about sleep, like really, I know sleep is important, but he just broke it down, and basically if you're not getting enough sleep, you're giving yourself a death sentence. It's that important. And not just 6 to 7 hours of sleep, because I think if I get 6 to 7 hours of sleep, I'm doing pretty good. No, 8 to 9 hours of sleep. So that is my goal, is to get 8 hours of sleep every night, because to be honest, you're not helping yourself if you're not sleeping. So my next goal is a financial goal. So before I talk about my financial goals, I just want to show you guys the palette that I'm going to be using on my eyes. I just recently picked this up. Look at how pretty these colors are. That's so cute. So there's a lot of different shades in here. You can do a bunch of different looks: neutral looks, colorful looks, holiday looks. This is from the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. It has 20 colors and it's so cute. The names of the colors are very regal and very like Your Majesty-ish. We've got Reign, Crown, Duchess, Lord, Lady, Regal, Enchanted, Monarch, names like that. So I'm just gonna do a basic simple look. I'm not the kind of person that does crazy eye looks, although I try to experiment, but I'm not really the best at that. So just going back to my goals, my financial goals, I always have financial goals. Every year I like to kind of create and set a budget for myself for the coming year. I always end up kind of tweaking that budget as the year goes on, which is fine. And my goals do change financially throughout the year again, which is fine. But it's always focused around saving more. So I definitely want to continue to just push myself to save more and more. Savings is so important, guys. I one point got into Dave Ramsey. If you don't know who he is, just Google him. He's the author of Total Money Makeover, and he has these steps to help you get out of debt and just achieve financial freedom. They're called baby steps. So I started kind of following his baby steps, and so I kind of still follow it a little bit, just a little bit more loosely, and kind of apply my own twist to his suggestions and recommendations on how to handle your finances. But I definitely want to continue to work on saving more. I want to learn more about investing and things like that. So 2018 was a great year for me in terms of kind of just level setting myself financially. I'm trying to see what color to put on my lid. Do I want a pinky look? Well, I think I want something a little bit more neutral. Let me see how this color looks, because I do want to do like a red lip. But anyway, So I just want to continue to learn more about investing and saving, while still trying to enjoy my life, obviously, which takes us to our next goal, which I'm going a little bit out of order only because this goal kind of ties together with it, is to travel. Like, traveling has been my goal, I think, since I was little. I love traveling. I love going to new countries, new places, and just experiencing new cultures. Um, and maybe like 5 years ago, I made a commitment to myself to visit one new place. Um, one new place I've never been to every year. And for the most part, I've done that. I think 2017 was the only year that I traveled. I just didn't go to someplace new. I traveled to Florida, which I've been to many, many, many times. But traveling is always part of my goals. I've already planned and set my 2019 travel. We're gonna be going someplace, I won't say it yet, in February. My husband, my children, it's gonna be a family trip. So typically I take trips either just with my husband or with my friends. We travel with the kids, but this is gonna be a major trip with the kids, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I want to continue to travel. Hair goals. So my next goal, I always have a hair goal. Last year, my goal was to grow my hair out. So I'm going to be doing a whole recap video on that. So you guys will be seeing that coming out soon. I had some goals, and I even have a series, a playlist on all of my updates that I did on my hair growth. So you guys can definitely check that out. But I don't have any specific goals this year. I'm not focused on growing my hair out, although I'm just gonna focus on health. Healthy hair, which is always the goal. It's always been the goal, so that's gonna continue to be the goal. So I don't have any specific goals. If I feel like cutting my hair, I'm just gonna cut my hair. If I feel like growing it out, I'm gonna grow it out. I actually was looking at old pictures of when my hair was not super short, but not long as it is now, and I really miss my hair being that length, so maybe I'll go back to that. Who knows? All I know is I'm not going to give myself any specific goals, but to continue to follow the routines and do the things that I know will help to keep my hair healthy and strong. So my next goal is to grow this community. So I have a Instagram account as well as YouTube account under the name of First Class Curls, and I just, as always, want to continue to grow that platform. I want to continue to have more of you as part of the First Class Curly family. So I think where I've been lacking is definitely consistency and just putting my content out there. 2018 was not as good as 2017 in terms of posting content and creating and uploading videos. So I do want to be a little bit more focused and more strategic and more diligent with my postings. I also want to get a little bit more refined and fine-tuned around what my mission is with this community. Definitely is to help empower you guys to love your curls and just your hair in general, yourself in general. So I really want to incorporate a lot of the self-empowerment, self-love into my message and just really encourage you guys to love yourselves. I don't know how that's going to happen. I haven't really sat and thought about it, but I know that I really want to focus on just becoming more clear in my message and in what this channel and this community stands for. So yeah, I really want to be deliberate with that in 2019. Okay, so my next goal is centered around my career. So I don't know if you guys know what I do, but when I'm not doing this, which this is more of a hobby than anything, I am a banker. So I've been a banker for many, many years, and I love what I do. I love the people that I work with. I love the impact that I have on others. So that I want to continue to have in my career. But I want more, you know, as with anything, as you feel like you've been in a position or in an industry or job for a while, you want to continue to grow, you want to continue to have impact, but maybe on a different scale or in something else. The thing with me is I'm never really specific or sure with what it is I want, so I don't move forward. But in my career for 2019, I want to at least get certified. I do have my bachelor's degree in business, and I always toy with the idea of getting my master's, my MBA, but I don't know. I don't know what it is that's holding me back or what, but something definitely is. So I thought in the meantime, until I can figure it out, that I would get certified. I'm toying with the idea of getting my certification in financial planning. So that would just kind of solidify the knowledge that I already have, because I've been doing a lot of research and just a lot of studying on my own in learning about financial planning and all that. So I feel like I already have a pretty good foundation, and if I go and take the classes and the courses that I need to get certified, it would be kind of easy breezy. So I feel like that's going to be my next step, and I'm saying it, so I'm putting it out into the universe. Now I just need to take the steps to actually make it happen. So I feel like that certification, regardless of what it is I do or I decide to do or however I move forward in my career, is always going to be beneficial, because one thing I enjoy is financial planning. I feel like I've enjoyed the process of really learning about my own finances, that I want to use those same skills and knowledge that I've learned to help other people, and which I can do even without the certification. But I think having that certification just kind of gives you the credibility to be able to help others and them have faith and confidence in your abilities. So yeah, that's kind of where I am. A little bit all over the place, but you know, at least it's something. I don't even know what number. I think this is the last goal. So the last goal that I have for myself is to continue to build and maintain better and healthy relationships. Overall, I think I have pretty good relationships with the people in my life. I don't have any crazy people that I hate or that I have drama or beef with, which is something that I really value, because, you know, you're never going to be a happy person if you have drama in your life. So if you had drama in 2018, make it a point, make it a goal to get rid of that drama, because you're never going to be a happy person if you have drama in your life. So I've never really been the kind of person that has a lot of drama, and I like it like that. But by definition, I am a very introverted person. I think a lot of people out there nowadays are really identifying with that. That's just how I am. I love being a homebody. I love being at home. I just love it, right? But I think I just need to do a better job with, just like I said, maintaining the relationships I already have and building new ones. Especially if I want to grow this community, if I want to move on and grow in my career, that's something that's crucial. Like having positive, healthy relationships, being there for other people. Again, it's not saying I don't do those things now. Like, if I'm the kind of person that if you need something and it is within my capacity to do it for you, I will. No questions asked. But I think I, again, need to just be a little bit more strategic with that, and just be a little bit more deliberate. Again, strategic and deliberate. I think that is the theme for 2019. With the things that I already do, with the people that I already have in my life. I feel like I have a lot of great people around me. I just need to foster their talents to kind of help me to foster and build upon my own talents. So that is it, guys. Those are my goals for 2019. Just finishing up my makeup by putting some mascara. And I'm just gonna put something on my lips. But yeah, so that is my 2019 goals. I'd love to know what you guys are gonna be focused on for 2019. What are some of the things that you're gonna focus on? Or do you want to get better at? Do you want to learn any new skills? Do you want to go to school, go back to school, get a new job, travel more? Alright guys, so that is the finished makeup look. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do my hair on camera, but I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me get ready for my next video and chatting with me, talking about my 2019 goals. For me sitting here talking, they may be a little bit all over the place, but part of my goals is, of course, to be more organized. So I'm just going to use those thoughts that I've shared with you guys to put them in my planner to be more organized. Let me show you my planner, actually. This is going to be my planner for 2019. I'm so excited. Looks like this. It's from the Happy Planner. This one just says beautiful life, and it's super fun and colorful, and I'm so excited and looking forward to using it. So I'll definitely be putting my goals in here organized so that I can reference them on a day-to-day basis so they stay current and present, and so that I do achieve them. So that is it, guys. That is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little different than what I'm used to doing, but nonetheless, I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know one of your 2019 goals. I would love to know where your head is at and how you are looking into the new year. If this goes up after the new year, I really hope you had an amazing, safe, and happy holiday season and happy new year. If it goes up before, then I want to wish you the same thing. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me. I know this is my second year here on YouTube, and a lot of you have been with me since the beginning, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always showing that love and support, and for the newbies that joined us this year, thank you for making 2018 great and being part of our community. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.